started my football career at Lara Football Club in 1965, played the under-15s, moved up to the under-18s the following year, played a couple of years at the under-18s, and in 1967 I won the BNF there at Lara, and in the pre-season I got an invitation from the Geelong under-19s to go and train down there. I made it through to the list and played my football there from 68 and 69. I won the best and fairest there in 68, and also in that same year I represented Victoria in a combined reserve under-19 side. We played New South Wales up in Sydney at the SCG, and we won that game. 69, I played out the season at the under-19s, had about 8 games with the reserves, and at the end of the season it didn't look like I was going to progress any further there, so Alan Fraser from Geelong West came and had a talk to me and got me to come over to West and started here in 1970. When I started at West in 1970, Ian Bryant was coach, ex-Footscray champion. We played in First Division, 70 and 71. Our 71 season was probably our better season. We won 6 games, but unfortunately we got relegated to Second Division. Ian Bryant finished up that year, and Bill Goggin was appointed coach for 72. We had an excellent year in 72. We went through undefeated. We're Premiership champions. Our best opponent would have been Caulfield. We played them 4 times, and out of those 4 times, the result was under a goal. A goal was the grand final, and the other games were under a goal. The best win we had was against them was at their home ground, and I think we would have won by about 25 points that day. Now.
Keep going, cut you in now. So,
yeah, right.
So this is obviously, so we spoke about 72, so obviously 73, I guess, what now marry into the fact that was pre-season, and obviously what you've done. Just want to go through that pre-season,
yeah,
how it happened,
well,
and the end result of obviously what happened. So we'll just continue on.
All right. Okay. Well, pre-season in 73, unfortunately, we were doing a training drill, and I got tackled by, I'll never forget his name, Colin Arkley, and he played for quite a few more games for Geelong West too. Tackled me, I did my ACL, had an operation, came back the following year, tried to play again, ended up playing a few more games in the seconds. And unfortunately I kept doing hamstrings, and that was really the end of my football career. I came back in 1976 as coach of the seconds under Howard Smith. We had not a very successful year in the seconds. We only won the one match, and we celebrated that pretty hard after that one win. Yeah. So 76, that was the end of my coaching career. I did go back to Lara. I tried for a couple of years to play again there. but the same old story, just kept doing hamstrings and knee kept playing up. So then I just gave it away completely and took up tennis. That was it. Yeah, the positions I played in as a footballer was at Lara. Played there mainly in the centre. Then when I went to the under-19s, I played there as a rover. Then came over to West, and I also played there as a rover in 70 and 71. In 72, when Billy came over, he got priority as a rover, so I was moved up to the back pocket. And actually, I enjoy that position. I enjoy that position, and I think I had some pretty good success in that position too. The Geelong West Football Club was, well, really, I think, established myself as a footballer and had made myself known in the Geelong area as one of the better players at Geelong West at that time. And unfortunately, the injury has cut my football career short. Some of the players that I was associated with was, Billy Goggin, of course. There was Ricky Brown, who played in the centre. He was a very good player and played a few games down Geelong. There was his younger brother, Mark Brown, who played here at West. Played for quite a few years at West and then ended up going back to Geelong and had a very successful career playing at Geelong. There was David Harris. He was excellent on-ball player. I remember one year back in 72, he virtually won the game off his own boot against Caulfield. In our home game here, I think he might have kicked about 3, maybe even 4 goals in that last quarter to pip Caulfield on the bell. There was quite a few players came across from the under-19s that I was involved with. There was Warwick Yates, who was involved with West a few years later. He also coached here. Tim Colley, Jeff Klein, and actually I must give Dennis Irvin. He played quite a few games here and also played in the 75 grand final side as well as the 72. There was another good halfback flanker, which in 72 I had a pretty good understanding with, was John Barry. We used to combine pretty well. He used to play the halfback flank. And I'll never forget Cabbage's drop kick in the preliminary final. He was, I reckon he's about 30 metres out. It was a drop kick and I was standing right behind him when he kicked it. And I reckon the divot went further than what the ball did, straight through the middle of the goals.
You've given your heart to get here and your soul to get it right. You can take 'em boots and all, but it's sure gonna take a fight. When you spend all week getting to your peak, you're gonna have your say. You bet. On Sunday, it's gonna be a fight. It's Sunday.